Hey everybody, and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be making a mirror using some stones that I got from the Dollar Tree and some foam board. You'll see at the end what it looks like, so if you like to see, stay tuned. Again, thank you for stopping by my channel. Alright, so I'm starting off with a piece of foam. I actually got this foam out of a box when I got my printer. And I'm using the floral form to trace a big circle. As you can see there, I have my hot knife and I'm using it to get my circle out, because usually when I try to use my straight edge blade or my other knife, I can't do it too well. So I tried this method and it kind of came out a little choppy, but it was kind of fast. And you'll see in a little further down, this circle is really big. I believe it's 18 inches. And it was too big for what I was trying to do. So we actually had to cut it down. But I'm just showing you the method of how I cut this particular circle out. Now, if I were you, I wouldn't try this method. The smell was horrible, even though I had the fan on. But I had to get it done because I couldn't do it the other way with the knife or with the blade. You probably can hear my clock in the background. It's just very loud. I could have actually cut some of this out so you wouldn't be so bored. I just wanted to show you what I did. And you see how choppy that is? But again, it's a piece of board that I got from out of the box when I got my Epson computer. Here I'm trying to straighten it up, but it didn't work. So as you'll see in the next frame, it'll be a smaller circle. And I'm going to paint that silver. But before I paint it silver, I am going to coat it with Mod Podge. And the reason that I'm doing that is because if you spray paint directly onto foam like this, it leaves a lot of holes in it because the paint eats up the foam. So I'm just putting the Mod Podge on there so that I won't get any dents and gouges in the foam when I spray paint it. And I also had to do the same thing for the sides of it. And I actually learned this from Will's DIY on a Budget. I did see him do this one time. And I never thought I was going to get to use that technique, but here I am using it so that when the Mod Podge dries, the paint will not eat up the foam. Yeah, and it's been cold here in Philadelphia, and things don't dry quite as fast as they do in the summertime, of course, because it's cold, and it's been raining here for the last few days. So this is the best day out of the last couple of days because, you know, when you try to paint and it's raining, the paint doesn't stick too well. So this is what we're doing. All right, so if you notice, the mirror, the foam is a little bit smaller. I took about an inch off around because it was just too big. When I was doing a prototype for it, it was just so heavy, and I decided to just cut it down a little bit. Plus, the edges were too jagged. So I said, let me just cut it down. Let's do the edges. And my friend Rhonda, she actually cut this part for me because I just couldn't do it with the X-Acto knife or the blade. So she did it for me. And now I'm putting on some silver bling bling that I got from Amazon. And I'm just gluing that all around the edges. It's really pretty bling if you can see it. In the background is my cricket. So, and I made it around there just good because before I cut it down, it was going to actually be too small. The wrap, the bling wrap was going to be too small. So it worked out for me to do it that way. Now you can see I'm adding the stones, and I don't know what I did with the footage of gluing the mirror down to the center of the board, but for some reason it wasn't on there. But as you can see, I'm gluing these stones that I got from the Dollar Tree around the mirror. Now let me tell you this. I have the mirror. I took the mirror from one of the Dollar Tree mirrors. I believe it's 7 inches. You know, the small ones that they make now with the black frame. So I just took the mirror out of the frame and left it stuck to the piece of cardboard that it was on. And then you'll see what I'll do with that later. You see why I did that. So right now I'm doing the stones. And let me tell you something. It's good if you go and practice with the stones before this, because the stones are so uneven, so many different sizes that, you know, you want to try to get the sizes as close as possible to each other, because it could make or break a design if you have stones that are too small versus stones that are, you know, big. So I had to practice before I started doing it, and I'm glad I did. And plus, another reason why I cut the board a little bit smaller is because I did not have enough stones to go around. It would have required 2 more rows, and I just didn't have enough to do that. So here you see me gluing the stones on, and I'm using clear Gorilla Glue. Clear Gorilla Glue. Now, I've used glue on stones before, and if it's not clear, it's going to dry, and you're going to see it, and it's going to look real crazy. And it's going to look like a glob of glue. But so far, this glue isn't looking like that. And I'm just putting it on there. And I've been having a war with my my hot glue gun, because I haven't used it in a while. So I've been burning my fingers. And I can't find the little gripper things that I have to keep me from burning my fingers. But anyway, I would just caution you, if your hands don't work well for you, try to use a glove, a rubber glove, or something to protect your fingertips, because baby, when I tell you that glue hurts, that glue hurts when it burns. So on this particular mirror, is very heavy, and I have no idea where I'm going to hang it up, but I just wanted to make it because I've been seeing it in my mind. And I have another mirror that I'm going to make for you. And I'm going to be using kebab sticks. I call them kebab sticks. I don't know what the real name of them are. But we're going to be making another mirror. Now, as you can see, I finished placing the Dollar Tree stones around the mirror. And now the same diamond wrap that I used at the edges of the mirror, I'm using to cover up the cardboard that I told you I left the mirror on from the dollar store 7-inch mirror. And this diamond wrap required a little extra working with it, because I can't cut it. So I can't cut it, and I just wanted to make sure that I got it to lay flat. And I had to do a lot of, you know, mashing and pressing on it, because, again, I can't cut it like in half or anything like that. So here I'm trying to get rid of the glue webs. And it's not perfect, but I'm trying to give you an idea. Maybe you want to do a mirror with stones, and I'm just showing you a way that you can do this. And I've been away from videoing for a while. Been under the weather. Just going through some lupus flare stuff, you know. But God is good, and he brings me through every time. So I'm okay. So now I'm cutting it. There we go. That wrap is very, very pretty. I got it from Amazon. Yeah, I'm just trying to get the webs off because they are really annoying. If you know anything about using hot glue, you know that those glue webs are so annoying. So now I'm just cutting out some cardboard so I can put the hanger, the hook on there, on the back of the mirror. And for this video, I'm doing this, but I'm going to go back and use something different because this mirror is heavy. So I'm probably going to have to put another piece of cardboard on the back of the mirror to make it sturdy. And then I'll be able to hang it up because I really don't think this is going to hold it. So if I were you, if you attempt to do this, I would put another piece of cardboard on here, on the back of it, and then attach a hook to hang it. Because of the stones that are on here, that makes it very heavy. And you don't want to put it up and then you walk past it, or, you know, you slam a door or something and it comes off the wall. Yeah. So I'm just now trying to put the cardboard onto the foam, pressing it on there and making sure it's sticking. And I put one of the claw hooks, I don't know what it's really called, but I called it a claw hook, onto the cardboard. I actually glued it on there, but I think I'm just going to take it off and put another cardboard, put a piece of big cardboard on there, and then hang it from there. Up, and there's the finished results. There's the finished results. Look at that. Gorgeous. All right, I'm Lady T from Lady T's Things That Bling. You see that bling on the side? Bling, bling, bling. And I want to thank you so much for watching. And I also want to thank you for 533 subscribers. All right, let's get this thing to 1,000 before the year ends so that we can get monetized. All right, thank you for watching. Please comment, please share, and please, if you haven't, please subscribe. Lady T, signing out.